Good morning. I am so sorry about my voice. I have been so sick and I'm really sorry that you have to listen to my voice like this. I haven't really been able to make any videos for the last week or so because I've been so sick, and I just really wanted to make this video, so I'm sorry if my voice is really horrible to listen to. Anyway, I cleaned a little bit each day. This was supposed to be like a post-vacation cleaning and organizing and getting myself back on track reset type thing, but instead I was very, very sick and just, did a little bit each day. So if you're looking for some cleaning motivation and you want to hang out together while you clean, then you can pop this on and let's get to it. The first thing I did was I put away my fabric and my pattern pieces. I was just laying them out to see how they would fit onto the fabric. So I'm going to be making a sparkly party dress for the holidays, which I'm very, very excited about. I did end up cutting out the patterns later that week. I'll be sharing a lot more of that in some of my upcoming videos and on Instagram and TikTok and all that kind of thing. And then the first real thing I did was unpack my suitcase and put it away. I just wanted to get that done. I was on vacation last week for a full week, and then the day I get back I get sick, which is super annoying. If you've missed any of this, I do keep regular updates in my broadcast channel over on Instagram, so if you're not a part of that group, you may have missed some of this. But I put away my suitcase. And then I threw on a load of washing. I have so many loads of washing. I think I do 4 loads in this video. It's so many. But I threw on the load of washing. I bought this sweater from Target about 2 weeks ago and it was only 20 bucks, and it's so cute and it's so soft. I'm really funny about the texture of my sweaters, and this one is okay. Like, it's nice and it feels nice on the skin and it's really adorable, really comfortable. But I wore it for a little bit every day while I was away and it pills really bad, which I'm not surprised. It's a $20 cardigan. I can't expect too much, but I had to de-pill it. So I have this little electric thing that you use to de-pill things, and I got this off Amazon. You can either put batteries in it or just plug it straight in, and I had it plugged straight in because I didn't have any batteries, and I just de-pilled it, and you know what? It did a pretty good job. It looked basically new after I was done. Being that I was sick, I was only able to do a little bit each day because my energy levels were pretty low. So I think this was day 2 of me being sick, and all I did was unpack my suitcase, throw on a load of washing, de-pill my sweater, and then hang out the clothes washing. I'm pretty sure I slept for like 4 hours between putting the clothes on and then finally hanging them out later that afternoon. And then I think the next day I got up, I was wearing the same thing, and all I did that day was just throw in some towels into the washer, and then I put those towels into the dryer because I'm pretty sure the stuff that was hanging on the rack hadn't quite dried yet, and I needed the towels later that afternoon, so it was better to just throw them in the dryer. I think we're up to day 4 of me being sick, and on this day I cleaned the whole kitchen. I didn't do like a super deep clean, but I did clean it pretty well. And if you're wondering why on earth I'm even cleaning while I'm sick, well, by this stage I'd had dishes in the sink for about 3 days. Things were starting to build up, it was starting to get messy, and even though I was sick, I like to get up and at least tidy something, clear something out of the way, because that just makes me feel better. But obviously I didn't have the energy or the ability to do a full apartment clean, so that's why I'm just doing a little bit each day just to make myself feel better and feel like I'm doing something. And I know that you can just totally rest and you don't need to do anything, but I don't want to let my dishes just pile up for a full week because then I run out of bowls and plates and then I can't feed myself. So I just like to do a little bit here and there to make myself feel better without pushing myself or overextending myself and like still trying to recover and rest up, you know? have this weird thing when I'm sick that I change my clothes so often. Like every day I need a new loungewear set because I just feel like it gets contaminated and I need to wash it, which is bizarre because I don't change my bed sheets every day. I wait until I'm finished being sick to wash my bed sheets, but I just have to change my lounge outwear every day because I'm like, it's gross. And it's probably not, and it's probably fine to wear them for a couple days in a row, especially when you're sick, but it's my weird thing. And my boyfriend's been so great while I've been sick. He makes the best chicken soup, so he made me soup and he brought that over. And then the morning of this particular day, he also brought over a whole bunch of just like cold and flu stuff, like throat sprays and lozenges and all that sort of thing, which has been super helpful. But I'm so over it. I haven't been sick for about 2.5 years, and I really hope I don't get sick like this for another 2.5 years because this is just the worst. I don't think I'm going to be back to normal till about 2 weeks after I first got sick, which is so annoying. Day 7 of being sick, I think. At this point, it's been a full week and I'm so over it. And I did another load of washing. Surprise, surprise, another load. I had a whole bunch of light colored clothing to wash. So I threw them in the washing machine. It was time to put away all of the dark clothes that had been hanging out for a week at this point because they were well and truly dry. And then I could hang out the light clothing. And that is all I did on this day as well. Just a little something, not too much, but it was all I could manage. Day 8 of being sick. Honestly, I really thought I was gonna be better by now, and I'm starting to get frustrated that I'm not, but I need to clean the living room. I haven't touched the living room since I got back from my trip. I have my pattern pieces and my fabric and stuff everywhere, and it's a mess in here. I also started sanding back my coffee table, which is another project I'm working on. I want to stain my coffee table a lighter color, so I started sanding it back. Honestly, it's not taking that long, even though I'm doing it by hand, and so I just have it sort of over in the middle of the walkway where there's no carpet to sand back. I vacuum it up regularly so that there's not dust everywhere. But I need to clean the living room. I need to get in and get this sorted. I have had the urge to rearrange my living room this week. I don't know if I'm going to. I'm trying to figure out what other configuration I could put together. So do not be surprised if next week I come back and I'm like, hey, I have a whole new living room because I've completely changed things around and rearranged things. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm just getting the urge to change things up a little bit. I never really fully liked how my living room turned out after setting my apartment up, and I just gave it a break for a while to try and clear my mind and come back to it with some fresh eyes. And I think I've got a bit of an idea of where I want to go with it, so I might come back to it shortly. And not that I want to jump the gun on autumn or anything, but I am starting to think a little bit about holiday decorating. I feel like that's more the vibe than the autumn decorating, but that is a whole other thing that we will get to. At this point, I figured it was time to actually wash my bed sheets. I like to wait until I'm feeling much better, but I couldn't take it any longer, so I decided today was the day I was gonna wash my bed sheets. Popped them into the washing machine. This is the final load of washing for this video, the fourth and final one, and then I threw it all in the dryer as well because I tend to do my towels and my bed sheets in the dryer because I need them for the same day, whereas my clothes I hang out on the clothing rack, which is fine because, putting your stuff in the dryer all the time actually isn't good for your clothes, and so hanging drying out my clothes, it just makes them last a little bit longer and avoids that extra damaging use of the dryer, which is also great for energy consumption as well. If you're, wanting to pay attention to your electricity bill and that kind of thing, using the dryer less helps with both of those things. Honestly, it didn't take that long to finish sanding the top of the coffee table. I kind of did it throughout the rest of this day, just little bits here and there. I do need to do the legs and the rest of it, and I'm hoping this week I can actually pick up a nice stain so that I can get that all done. But living room is all clean. I'm gonna make my bed and just do like a little bit more to tidy up. Every time I make my bed and I wash my sheets, I am reminded that I need to buy a mattress protector. I just keep forgetting, so I'm going to go and do that on Amazon right now. I need to get a mattress protector. I've mentioned before, but it gets so dusty in here so quickly. So I'm gonna wipe down my bedside tables. I think in my last video, I was saying that I really liked using window cleaner and paper towel, but I've run out of paper towel. So I'm actually just using a dry microfiber cloth. And you know what? It's actually doing a really good job. So I think rather than just using paper towel that's disposable, I might just stick to doing this in the future with a dry cloth. You know what? I have never killed a plant in my life, and I recently killed a string of bananas, and now this fern is dying. I trimmed it back the other day. I don't know what I'm doing wrong with these, but they're not very happy, and I'm hoping that this one can recover and it'll be fine, but I'm not sure. All my plants are watered though. I've been watering them on and off over the last week, but I think I might wipe down the leaves on my fiddle leaf fig because I noticed they're a bit dusty as well. Anyway, I think I'm going to keep this video nice and short because, like I said, I am sick, I'm exhausted, I'm just so ready to get back to being normal, and hopefully in my next video I won't sound as awful. Thank you for putting up with me today, and I hope you found this video motivating, and I will see you very, very shortly.